Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing a deck that was recommended by Alessandro Guerreri 2083 and with minor adjustments made by yours truly. It's an Orzhov control deck. If you are interested, stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, and remember, 60% of the time, I win 100% of the time. Dr. Yukon SuckIt. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon SuckIt. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck that was posted by one of the commenters named Alessandro Guerreri 2083. So he pushed this thing up. He said it was his Orzhov control deck, and I tried playing it, and it was really good at the control part, just not really good at the attacking the other person and making them lose their life part. So I ended up making some minor changes to it, and that's what we're playing today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this deck. I'll try to point out the changes that I made, and then we'll talk about how the deck should work, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. All right, so what do we got here today? We've got creature kill, right? Creature kill, everything kill, life gain and card draw, life gain and card draw, life gain and card draw, and additional mana. Creature kill. Let's get to these last two later. Creature kill. Creature everything kill. Creature kill and pulling things out of graveyards to use for yourself. Creature kill. And getting a dude out that makes it to where your opponent can either play a spell or attack. They can't do both, which is pretty fun, actually. All right, so that's all Alessandro's stuff. And then the stuff I added was Sheoldred and Archfiend of the Dross. So this one comes out as a flying 6/6. And if you don't kill your opponent in 3 turns, then the Archfiend kills you. And he touches you with those little tentacle things. It goes... And then Sheoldred comes out and vampires away. Your opponent loses 2 every time they draw a card. You gain 2 every time you draw a card. So there you go. Other than that, you also got... They're both pretty heavy hitters. All right, so that's it. That's the deck. What are we going to do with this stuff then? We are going to kill everything. We're not going to let them put anything out. Anything that's a problem for us, we'll kill it. We can get rid of lots of creatures. We can get rid of anything that's not a land, essentially, with that. We can wipe the boards. We can get rid of anything but planeswalkers. Nothing's sticking around as far as we're concerned. And then when we're good and ready, we'll Sheoldred and Archfiend are to Dross their way to killing them. Over on this side, we do have the ability to put out mites and the ability to have some man lands. So even if our dudes get wiped out, we still got lands that can do some stuff for us. And hopefully, between all of that... Oh, yeah, that's right. We also got land kill. Not basic land, but non-basic lands. Yeah, those things are going to die. All right, so yeah, there's nothing that they have that we can't remove, and we're going to go for it. All right, so before we do that, though... Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Dear Black King Toxroll, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. Our plan against Aulstar. Hey, now you're an Aulstar. Get your game on. Keep. What are we doing here? Kill everything. Kill everything. And some life gain. Cancel. Cool. Alright, we have the ability to kill stuff. That's all that matters. All right, there's 3. Let's do this. What announcement kind of sucks. The question is, will we ever get our own creature out? Because you have to sacrifice a creature to this thing to be able to get it to do what it needs to do. Which is a little vampirism. Love it. These are all in the wrong order. There we go. Stroke of Midnight, I could just kill out stuff like rabble-rousing. Death! Alright, where's my creatures at? This guy become? He becomes he's a creature. He's a cool one at that too. Do we have artifacts in here? Not yet. Also, I need 5 mana. Alright, here's my last mana, but let's... True, unless I'll leave him something. Let's just blow the board. All I'm doing is just killing things. Another death. I'd like to be able to play this. That's artifacts in here yet? Nope. I'll sacrifice one of these things. Board wipe. Oh, we're getting close to actually having a creature. This guy's trying so hard. Alright, so you get a choice. You either get to attack or you get to play a spell. I'm going to Archfiend to the Dross. And what do you got going on? Just flying? We're done. I don't want you to sit there and block. Because you're not going to attack because you're afraid of the Archfiend at this point. Here we go. Alright, maybe this will be something we can convince him to attack with. If I have to, I can use a Tithing Blade, take out Archfiend. Okay, if you cast a spell, you cannot attack. All right, let's got to count up. Make sure what does it say. If it's 4 oil counters, if I got none, that's when I have to worry about them. All right, who are we taking out? This says target tapped creature. Let's just take out Death Toucher. All right, he's down. He's at the 8 at this point. And she's pumped. All right, is that going to do it? We can get 9 through if she blocks Archfiend of the Dross. Have to lose Jada. I guess I could have just sent down a Restless Fortress. And we win. All right, nice. Sheoldred did her job. Not Sheoldred, it was Archfiend. All right, playing against Pat's Fan 420. 420. Because he's a big fan of people named Patricia. Keep. How you doing, C-3PO? Nice to see you. Well, you're a battle droid for like 10 minutes, and now you think you're a total badass. Well, I just go crazy on non-basic lands. Now let's just kill it. Problem is, there'll always be something more than one, and he gets to pick which creature he wants to sacrifice. All right, let's just use the Spring-Loaded Sawblades. I always seem to have a hard time getting that card out. I also have to pay 3 life for it, but I can afford it. Boom, boom! So I kind of like the Phyrexian Arena because it's going to cause him damage every turn. A little card draw is good for him, though, is the problem. Let's see how things start going here. I mean, our Sunfall and the Farewell are going to go a long ways to correcting whatever he ends up putting out here. All right, we got the Vampire hooked up. Got that Spigot going. He'll be losing 2 life per turn between himself and myself. He doesn't have any lifelink out yet. It's a good time probably to wipe the board next turn. Oh, he's just throwing it all out. Is this an enchantment? Nope. Artifact. Artifact, cool. Farewell can take out his stuff. Sunfall! Wants to gain that life. All right, his life gain is, or the card gain is getting beyond me at this point. We're going to get rid of it. We're get rid of creatures and enchantments. And we're good to go. Do I have to waste a Sunfall on this guy, or should I just stroke out on 7? Let's just waste it. All in. All right, we got some advantages there. Archfiend, hopefully he's going to run out of stuff to do. Cool. I'm glad he doesn't see his man land up there. Nope, I did it. That guy's got a vampire capability too, and I don't particularly care for it. It's a land, I'll never be able to touch it. Alright, if he tries to man land me, we can Sheoldred Edict that thing. Unfortunately, now he's got his second guy out. And he's big on life gain. Jesus. No, we'll stroke that guy out. All right, let's take in the fight. Wow. And I'm good, apparently. I could have turned this guy into a sled. Guess what's about to die? Yeah, I guess you are entirely. Victory! Alright, we're playing against Draksar. Alright. Keep. Nice and slow. Can't do anything till turn 3. Let's go for the whites. We need the dual whites at some point. I guess we got plenty of whites right there. This guy playing black, solid. Gonna go for a creature kill. He plays the turd. So what else are you gonna play it on, right? Alright, let's see what else you could get another card and get a bunch of life. Alright, let's Sheoldred. He'll probably just kill Sheoldred, but we got the card. We should play it. Actually, Tithing Blade would have been the better move right then. Let's see, we could have had it out. I'll kill that guy. Well, we just hate everything. Creatures, lands. I've reached the part of the game because you kept killing my dudes. Or I'm just sit there and kill your dudes like a billion attack. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone against Death Touch, put a dread counter. Okay, whatever. Welcome back, vampire. Let's just hook that spigot right up to his neck and start siphoning out some blood. Nothing to kill. Maybe I should have used Virtue Persistence. That would have been better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Guess who's coming back next turn? All right, this rate 17 more turns and he's dead. You're trying to bring him back yourself, so I can't grab him. There he is. All right, you can block with that human if you want. No, probably not. Nice. Alright, you'd be surprised how much I don't care about my own guys. Let's go for Gix again. That guy's space awesome at this moment. Archfiend of the Dross. Yeah, poison counters are tricking their way up. Alright, kill, 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 kill. That's just coming back, baby cakes. And we're in. Poisoning all the time. And let's see, 1, 2, yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, that's 7. Decline, we're cool. I don't want to throw something away. You got him just before he died. Sheoldred, where you at, baby cakes? Right there. And we win. Yeah, it was looking pretty dire for you there. Victory! Alright, we were playing against Isley. Isley. Alright, I guess that's it. I can't pronounce it worse than that. Isley. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep. Come on down, Chomper. Nice to see you. Sure, let's put that in the slow one. Question is, do we need to kill anything immediately on his next turn? He could play haste, but it would be weak. Kill, kill. And nothing to kill yet. Alright, you're even out of the land. And I win! In your face, suckerfish! Suck it, suck it. Alright, I'm playing against Ice T35. Iceman T35. Beep. And 2. Nothing to do with it, though. Alright, got a couple of life. You need 5 to be able to do that. Your Sheoldred's Edict, 1 thing. I want to worry about Planeswalkers. Well, that's not good. Can't do anything about that. Need Farewell, and that's going to cost me a lot. This is going to be really hard. I only have 1 card that deals with it. And there's only 2 of it. Worst part right now, I can't do anything because there, that guy's gone. Let's just kill that guy. All right, we're loading up. Yeah, Restless Forge, man. I mean, we just have to pick up Farewell. That's it. But I don't know when we're going to get to it. He didn't have anything in his graveyard at all yet. All right, I'm going to pull this while I have the opportunity. That's all there is to it. Ooh, Archfiend or Dross. Finally, something. All right, cool. We got it. All right, we are going to be in a good position once we get Archfiend out, provided that he can't kill it. I'm not sure he does. Oh, there he does. He does have the ability to kill it. See, the other thing about Unstable Glyphbridge is it'll keep Urza alive. All right, hopefully, if he has a counter spell, yep, I'll have 2 life, or 2 mana to be able to counter that. You gonna send him in? Ooh, Archfiend to the Dross again. That sounds like a good time for all. I guess I could have gained some life. That might have been a good deal. Let's do it. I'm going to get 3 life out of the deal, but at least it's something. Get your dinosaur in line, man. If I turn him off, if he just stands there, let's find out. He doesn't go to sleep or anything. All right, Chomper, you're free to move around. Seesaw motor functions. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. Oh, you jerk. We're exploring. That'll kill something. Sure, individual kills sound great right now. Pop this now, because we can. You don't have 5 or more artifacts to tap. You do have a man land up there you can use. A couple of them, actually. He's going to become a 3/3, which means he can kill Circuit Mender, or I can just go ahead and let it go. All right, you can send your other guy out? Nope. I could send out the Tithing Blade and just turn it to Vampirism without actually killing anything. He doesn't have anything to put out. He's just going to send in another. It'll be a 4 this time. He's the block. And we win. There we go. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, so here we are with Alessandro Guerri 2083. His control deck with some minor adjustments by my part there. Ended up being a really good deck. The control was top notch. And the additional muscle I put in there, I think really added it to make it more of an aggressive deck. So yeah, like I said before, it was a great deck as far as control is concerned. It's just that you didn't do anything. And I now made it to where you did something. Still, I mean, there are 6 of them in here, and it just took a while. And a lot of times they just got killed because when you start playing with this deck, you start going up against a lot of control, and they just start killing anything big that comes out. Maybe a swarm would have been nice, maybe a swarmer, but I didn't go for it. I like the guys I had. I thought it worked out well. All right, so let's see. Who was the MVP, the most valuable player in this one? God, I hate saying it. It's probably Virtue of Persistence is probably the MVP. And we had just so much creature kill. It was fantastic. Archfiend of Dross is great, except for he gets killed. Sheoldred's great, except for she gets killed. This guy is the guy that, for 2, you get to be able to do some damage to something and gain life. At 7, you get to start pulling things back from the graveyard. And that's when everything starts getting fantastic. But man, the fact that it's a 7 to make this deck actually work, that's a little, makes it hard to be an MVP in this situation. The most valuable player. But everything before that is just kill, 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 creature kill, creature kill, creature kill. We have a little bit of enchantment kill. We got a bunch of artifact kill. It's, it is what it is, I suppose. Nothing really stands out. Even Sheoldred and Archfiend aren't that great in this deck. I mean, they're great cards, but they don't do anything specific for the deck. I mean, Sheoldred as itself is fantastic. It's just that you're not doing anything to make use of her abilities more. So, it just comes in and just does more of the same. So I'm going to say, yeah, Virtue of Persistence is the MVP. There you go. Was this deck competitive? I ended up playing it with 7 times. I lost once. So it's got an 86% win rate. Yeah, I'd say this is a competitive deck. Absolutely. Number 2, was it fun? Oof, that was a hard one. I'm not a big fan of control usually, just because what you're doing is you're just killing their stuff, and they don't really get a chance to play anything. And then you usually aren't doing anything back. You're just sitting there killing their stuff. And so was this fun? I think the answer was yes, because by 4, we're able to put out Archfiend, the Dross, and Sheoldred. And that's when things start getting nasty for the other person. And depending upon what you're playing against control, that doesn't really matter. But if you're playing against somebody that actually has just like creatures, and you're fighting like, I don't know, mono red or a Gruul or something, yeah, it's way great at that point. Because you got lots of great control to do things. You got a little bit of life gain, and you got Archfiend and Sheoldred in there punching around. Yeah, I appreciated it big time. I really like Tithing Blade quite a bit. The only thing is I didn't have enough creatures. I mean, you could get rid of the stuff that's in your graveyard, so that worked out pretty good. He costs 5, but I like that vampire ability where at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. It's just that slow ticking away that guarantees that things are going a little bit better in your direction. Plus, for only 2, you get to force somebody to sacrifice a creature. That's all like Sheoldred's Edict. Not quite as good because, it doesn't get rid of planeswalkers. But still, for 2, you're doing it, and you get your chance to work your way towards a consuming specular, or sepulture. Okay, whatever. And there you go. Altogether, yeah, it was a little shy of being super fun from start to finish. It's not Gruul aggro. So for what it was pretty decent, though. But I'm not going to give it high points on the fun category there. All right, so lastly, was this interesting? It was interesting. What this really felt to me like it was creature kill tribal is what it felt like it to me. And we got to play with a lot of cards we've never played with before. Tithing Blade, I'd never had even seen it before. Like, we just looked at it, it came from Ixalan. Nobody's playing with it. I thought it was fantastic. It was interesting to see that. I liked having the Spring-Loaded Sawblades. I think this guy's pretty decent. I like the fact that he crews up and that you can untap 2 artifacts you have to make him into just an artifact creature till the end of the turn. So you don't even need to have creatures out to make this guy work. So this was a good focus on, these kinds of things from Ixalan. What else is here? Unstable Glyphbridge was great. Anything else from Ixalan in here? Because I can say this seems new, but that's, because it's from the last one. Whoa, what is it? Wilds of Eldraine. We got Depopulate, Sunfall, and Farewell. That's a little rough. I feel bad for my opponent, but this is control. Yeah, interesting. It was pretty cool just because we had a lot of interesting cards. It felt like you're playing a tribal deck because of all of the creature kill. If creature kill is a tribe, it was cool. It was cool. Ended up, we even have land kill between the Demolition Field and the Fields of Ruin. Mirrex putting out the mites. These guys are what you end up playing with. This felt like more times than not. We got the Restless Fortress just in case we're reduced to playing with manlands. There you go. All right, so let's add this up. Is this competitive? Absolutely. Is this deck fun? From my perspective, it's all right. It's all right. I'm going to give it a neutral bow on that one. And lastly, was it interesting? Yes. So I'm going to give this deck, I'm going to give it a solid A. I think for a control deck, it's pretty good. I think it's really good. Probably, definitely if I was a big control player, I'd give this thing an A+ probably. But because I'm not a control player, I prefer something with a little bit more aggro or mid-range to it. I'm going to say this one is just a straight A. All right, so that's it. Straight A deck. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.